Hi, this is leiriselipses, and today I'm going to do a tutorial on this look. It's just kind of a purple smoky eye with kind of muted purple lips, not super pigmented, but just kind of a nice little touch to go along. And this is actually a look that I'm doing for Glamourdolleyes contest. They're doing a Twilight contest, so this is my Alice look. It's just a smoky eye. I think that's something that Alice would do, especially using a colored smoky eye rather than just black or kind of like a real neutral brown smoky eye. So this is my look, and I hope you enjoy it. The first thing I did was prime my eyes with Urban Decay Primer Potion. I'm going to start off using this. It's a kind of like a cream shadow from Gemma Kid at Target. I'm just going to use a very little bit, concentrating towards the base of the eyelashes. And then I'm just going to take my ring finger and blend it out. I really do not intend for this to be super dark, so I really am blending it up and out. I'm trying to make it real smooth. Okay, so just kind of blend it out like that. Next, I'm going to take Revolver, which is a matte shadow from Urban Decay. I'm going to use this. It's just a fluffy brush from Low Cornell at Craft Store. Just going to load that up on my brush and then place it basically from about the crease to the eyebrow. I'm doing this to create kind of just to set the cream shadow that I just put down, and then wow, everything just went blue on my camera. That's very weird. I'm going all the way up to my eyebrow because I don't really intend to do a brow highlight with this look. I want to keep it fairly dark, so I'm just letting this kind of, make it so that there's color that goes all the way up to the brow, but not really having like one bright shiny spot on my whole eye look. Okay, so that just kind of sets the base for blending other colors into it. Next, I'm going to take, you can see that, this shadow from Art Deco Cosmetics. It's number 48 or 480, something like that. This is a brand that you can only get in Europe, so, and I'm not sure if they do online ordering. But anyway, I'm taking that kind of, I don't know how to describe it. Maybe it's kind of like a cranberry purple color on just a small brush like this. And I'm going to place it pretty high above my crease, almost on the brow bone. Just kind of like that. Just blending it out. This is kind of to keep the, although this is a dark look, this color will kind of brighten the purples that are being used. And I'm just blending it with the brush again. So just kind of, once again, creating a bit of a base for the other colors. Then using this same brush, I just kind of wipe it off on a washcloth. But then taking this brush again, I'm going to dip it in AC/DC from the Urban Decay Book of Shadows. And I'm just going to kind of stick it on the lower part of this brush, just kind of like that. And I'm going to first of all dab it where I want it to go, and then I'm going to kind of do circular motions to blend it. I might just add a little bit more. And I am getting this onto the lid also. And just blending, kind of comparing between the two eyes, how they look, make sure they match. Alright. Then, just using a flat brush, this is from Urban Decay, I'm just going to load up with Ecstasy, also from the Book of Shadows. And then this color is going to go on my lid. I'm going to pat it. When you're using a flat brush, I feel like it has more of a tendency to get fallout onto your cheeks. So just to try to avoid some of that fallout, I'm just going to pat it at first and really get that purple in there. This is actually very bright purple, but because I'm placing it over that gray from Gemma Kid, it kind of makes the look more smoky or dark, but you can still tell that it's a nice, vibrant purple. And I want to make sure that I really get it into the lash line, just to make sure there's that continuity. And I did still get some fallout, if you can see, so I'm just gonna tap my cheek to get any of the loose stuff to fall off, and then just brush it away. So now we basically have the lid area done. It looks pretty close to the other side. I'm just going to compare my bigger mirror. Actually, this side looks a lot darker, which is interesting. I might just have to even out this side, add a little more dark to that, because I don't mind how it turned out. So that's fine. Next, I'm going to take this 24/7 liner from Urban Decay, and it dropped. This is Ransom. I'm just going to place this under my eyelid, all the way over. Okay, I think that looks good. And then I'm going to take the same color, but it's one of the deluxe shadows, also Ransom, with just a small, this is also from Low Cornell, it's just a small brush, and I'm just going to dip that a little bit into Ransom, kind of tap it off, because this is also very loose shadow, even though it's a shadow from a pan, so it's pressed, but I feel like once you dip your brush in there, it gets real loose. But anyway, and I'm just going to cover over that eyeliner that I just placed down and go all the way over, just basically covering exactly where I just put it. So you can see that's a very vibrant color, especially when you layer it that way. I'm going to use a pencil brush now and take, if I can find it, here we go, this color from Art Deco Cosmetics. I'm just going to place this in the inner corner. It works as a highlight for this, and I know I said I didn't really want a big highlight in this look, and I don't. This works as a highlight for this look because it's a darker look, and it's not going to totally shine in the inner corner of my eye, but it does make that inner corner just a little bit brighter. If you can see, I kind of have a lot of dark in this area. That's just the way that looks, and if I wanted to put concealer, that'd be fine, and I could kind of cover it up, but actually I'm just going to use this shadow, and I think it kind of does the trick for me, so I'm just going to kind of work it up a little bit and then blend it into the lower lash line, like that. So basically I have all the shadow done here, so what I'm going to do is line my waterline and the upper rim with black liner and put on mascara, and then I'll be right back. This is the finished look. I guess I did a little bit more than just mascara and eyeliner. I also did a little bit of concealer under my eyes. It's a good idea to do concealer after you're done with your eyeshadow if you're going with a real dark look or you think you're using shadows that'll have a lot of fallout. So I just put a little bit of concealer there. I also did powder foundation all over. A little bit of blush I used On a Mission from MAC. Then for the lips I used Up the Amp, which is a color like this, kind of a purple color. And then I did use a little bit of Diva, which is kind of like more of a winey color. I just used that kind of to line it and blend it in, just to kind of give it a little more depth of color. So basically this is the finished look. So I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial, and we'll see you next time.